Friends, welcome to you. We shall now discuss about the important reasons for our unhappiness. Because we find most of the people on this earth are unhappy most of the time. See, God has given us all that is required for our life free of cost. He has not charged us for anything. He is our creator. He has given us life. He has given us the land, the air, the water, the mountains, the valleys, rivers, lakes, oceans, the Rhine, streams, waterfalls, different types of soil and rocks, precious and most useful metals and minerals, gems and diamonds, the forest wealth, the nature, the scenic beauty to enjoy, etc., etc., etc. See, our sacred planet Earth has a total surface area of about 51 crore square kilometers. In this about 36 crore square kilometers, it is covered by ocean and around 15 crore square kilometers by land, which includes about 7 crore square kilometers of habitable land. So coming to our own country, India, our area itself is around 32.87 lakh square kilometers. So all this property is ours. Morally, it belongs to every individual on this earth. Every individual has a share in it, but in reality, nothing is ours. We are unhappy. Our world is divided into continents, countries, regions, states, districts, etc., etc. So only those who are strong have conquered everything. They are making money out of it and exploiting the weaker section. So even otherwise, more than 95% of the total population on this earth, they are unhappy for some reason or the other. So why are we so unhappy? What are the reasons that take away our happiness? Is it our own creation or is it due to the life circumstances beyond our control? So we shall analyze this now. See, while depression and other psychological factors, they are certainly responsible for our unhappiness. There are also other factors that contribute to our unhappiness. So the first thing is worry. See, worry creates the inner turmoil. It freezes us, not able to move forward. We are unable to think clearly and make changes to our life. So all our energy drains out if you have worry. And secondly, we are not flexible in our thinking. We hold on to our own ideas, the perceived idea of control, which makes us unhappy at the end. We hold grudges, the anger. So, holding a grudge is like drinking poison. We are harming ourselves by carrying all that negative energy. We believe that everyone should play according to our wishes. So, the fact is that the world does not live by our own rule book. The sooner we accept this, the happier we will be. See, we compare ourselves to others. That is another mistake. Happiness is not determined by what is happening around us, but it is based on what is happening inside us. It always comes from within. So, having goals is great, but it should not be unrealistic goals. When we tie up ourselves or when we tie our happiness to the future successes of the lofty goals that may or may not happen, we never find joy in the life and we become unhappy. If you are a pessimistic person, you will notice all the bad things in your life. Your perception becomes your reality, and therefore, finally, we are unhappy. So, instead, if we choose to focus on the best in the people, the brighter moments and the beauty and the blessings surrounding us, then we certainly become happy. So the most terrible poverty in the life is loneliness and the feeling of being unloved. We are social creatures and nurturing relationships, it makes up a large part of life. So if you find yourself alone and depressed, you definitely lose happiness. Finding friendships, it will certainly improve our enthusiasm and happiness. We seek materialistic happiness over everything else in life. This is also another very important reason for our unhappiness. Many people are so poor because the only thing they have is money. While money certainly is a great gain in this life, it does not by itself bring happiness. If you live by your values, you will find more happiness than anything else. You don't provide time for the right things. When you stop chasing the wrong things, you give the right things a chance to catch you. You spend most of your time with unhappy people. It's probably time for you to change the people around you if you have to become happy. You have not discovered your purpose in life. You don't try to do this. So trying to be someone else is always a waste of time. Find your passion and purpose and you have to pursue it. Don't be don't be stuck in your past because you cannot start the next chapter of your life if you keep rereading your lost one. While we can all learn from our past, but stopping at that, it does not definitely create an emotionally healthy outlook. Even keeping on thinking about your future and not enjoying today, it is also equally bad. It's not wise because you will be frustrated in future if your vision does not become a reality. See, the physical fitness, healthy eating, stress reduction, and sleeping all have direct impact on happiness. Emotions are certainly linked to many physical activities in our body. The body and mind they have a direct connection. And friends, we are always afraid of failures in life. See, success is not final, failure is not fatal. So it is the courage to continue that counts in life. If you don't adopt this mindset, you will never live up to your potential, live up to your expectations. So this can create a huge dissatisfaction in your life. If you are too insecure to move out from the known circle, then also you will never know the joy of conquering your fears and finding your wings or your capacities. So too much of debt that can also cause stress, unhappiness, broken relationships, and the financial hardships. So working out a plan to get out of debt and the pain of payments, it can often bring peace of mind. Friends, remember not to neglect your friends and family. Their love is more valuable than anything else at the end. So know the true value of time, snatch, seize, and you enjoy every moment of it. No idleness and no laziness. So anyone who stops learning, he becomes old. So whether it is 20 or 80. And anyone who keeps learning always stays young. So the greatest thing in life is to keep your mind always busy and young. All our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. It's never too late to do the right things you desire. And friends, you are bored most of the time. The life of the creative man is led, directed, and controlled by the boredom. So, avoiding boredom is one of our most important purposes if we have to be happy. So, many people they go through life unchallenged, and this can definitely lead to boredom. If you are spending your time being busy instead of being focused on things that make you feel alive, you will not find happiness. So instead of just being busy, you always learn to refocus your time so that you are effective in whatever you do. Also give some rest to both the body and mind. Setting goals is the first step in turning the invisible into the visible. See, an aimless life is the source of disappointment and frustration in life. Instead of just allowing things to happen in its own way, you create your own future by setting realistic goals and by follow up action. And coming to children, the greatest gift that we should give them is the roots of responsibility and the wings of independence. So don't be too rigid and biased. We generally ignore the opportunities that come our way. When the opportunity knocks the door, we ignore it and later repent for it. And we land up in difficulties. So this we should take care. It is hard to be happy when you cannot hold on to the good things that come your way. So take the risk and jump. You may be surprised that it certainly changes your life for the better. See, many studies have shown a correlation between the spirituality and the increased happiness. So, being part of a group of like minded people who focus on helping others and unconditionally loving people certainly would help you to find fulfillment in life. Also, many people find prayer and meditation to be very calming and beneficial to their emotional well being. And making 100 friends, it is not a miracle, friends. The miracle is to make a single friend who will stand by your side even when hundreds are against you. So, life is about connecting with good people so that you will feel more confident in your future by knowing that you will always have the support. And you care too much about what others think. That is the weakness in us, and that is the root cause for our unhappiness. See, too many people buy things which they don't need. They buy things with money which they don't have, and they try to impress people who they do not know. So once people finally accept the reality that they cannot please everyone, life becomes so much easier. So in fact, trying to please everyone will simply drive you crazy. Earn to live your own life. So that is the best solution. And you have to, take risks up to your limits. See, many people don't push their life to the limits. If you're feeling a bit unchallenged and unchanged, maybe it is time for you to revisit some risks and push yourself a bit further. Don't be impatient. Never make a negative decision in the bad time. Never make your most important decisions when you're in worst moods. You wait, be patient. The storm will pass, the spring will come. And don't ever equate the comfort with happiness. They are two different things. Just because you are comfortable in your life and job, it does not mean you are necessarily happy. So learn to distinguish between these two things. You may discover that even though you have a comfortable life, you are dealing with depression. So find what makes you happy and you pursue it, even at the cost of your comfort. Friends, you love yourself enough. If you are happy, you can give happiness to others. If you don't love yourself, and if you are unhappy with yourself, you cannot give anything else but unhappiness. So these are some of the tips to avoid the unhappiness and become happy in life. So thank you very much. Thank you, friend.